Alright folks, Keen from Pitching Case 88, and really quickly before you start, I would like to personally announce that Pitching Case 88 does have a Discord now. So as you guys can see, we have a Discord with a bunch of rooms for you guys to talk about anything you want, criminal case. Just make sure to keep it family friendly. And we have a bunch of awesome events that are going to be going on throughout the Discord and everything. So if you want to catch up with the latest from Pitching Case 88, make sure to join the Discord. Links in the description below. But with that being said, enjoy the rest of the video.
Alright folks, Pitching Case 88, we are back playing Criminal Case on Facebook. We are headed on to case number 20 of Criminal Case Conspiracy. Let's go to No Mercy for Old Men. Hey Ace, what a nice surprise to see you. I always go through that landmark park on my way to work. It's unfortunate that the earthquake ruined the scenery a bit. But speaking of the earthquake, I heard about Zerda. The earth cracked open and revealed an entire city, hidden under Grimsboro for hundreds of years. Wow, we live in some interesting times. Well, Jones also briefed me about that cult, the Higher Truth, and how they've been donating money to Dream Life. And I know they claim Dream Life satellite is a messenger of the Higher Truth, whatever that is. It all sounds very dodgy to me. Well, Ace, even more reason to get to work. I know a shortcut that'll take us through the park. Let's go. Oh, shoot. He got shot multiple times. Doesn't even look like a hit, doesn't even look like they were clean shots. Or, let's rephrase that. If it was a hit, that person is not a good shot. That just, does not look professional. Not that I know what a professional hit looks like, but I've watched TV shows. I think this is the bracelet right here. And goggles are right there. Perfect. Boom. Thanks, Mo. Thanks for hopping on. Keep making quality content. Ace, this man is dead. Shot in the chest multiple times. Looks like he was in his 80s. Who would do such a thing to an old man? Well, I'm not sure if it's important, but he seems to be missing his upper teeth. Oh, that's disgusting. Do we have any way to identify this guy? Oh, good eye, Ace. This medical ID bracelet must have been his. Well, I'd say murder qualifies as an emergency. Let's recover the name of his emergency contact. And those must be the shells from the bullet he was shot with. We should get a sample of that purple substance on them. Ace, is someone walking the streets ready to senselessly murder old people sitting on benches? We've got work to do. Doubt it. Nah, I'm just guessing the guy's old. He's got dentures or something. But anyways, guys, I'm going to go grab some stars. I'll see you guys in a little bit. This has been Pitching Case 88. Au revoir. Alright, folks, Pitching Case 88, we are back. Like Criminal Case on Facebook. Let's head on and identify the medical ID bracelet, which someone in right now already in chat had noticed that we already know who the guy is, but this is his emergency contact. So it's going to be Nope. Tarchi? Who's that? Tara Che. Okay. The victim's ID bracelet says his emergency contact's name is a certain Dara Che. Dara Che must be a relative or friend. We'll have to find her and deliver her the terrible news. And yeah, I haven't really seen, I don't remember the last time that we had Gloria with us. I feel like it's probably been a couple of cases. Excellent, Ace. Let's get the sample you took from the bullet shells to the lab. Well, of course. Why wouldn't we? Although we don't really need to analyze them because we're going to speed them up anyways. Hey, Miss Che, we found an elderly man murdered in Landmark Park today. You were listed as an emergency contact. Wait, Daddy? Daddy was murdered? How can that be? He never did anything to hurt anyone. He was kind to everyone he met, and most of all to me. Okay, we've heard this before. There's going to be something shady going on. Well, I'm very sorry for your loss, Miss Che. Did Mr. Che live with you? No, he lived in a rest home called the Shady Hollow. I visited him there every day, and though some of the people there were a little out of touch with reality, everyone seemed very nice. I can't believe this. Who would murder a helpless old man? I don't know. Poor girl. This is a tough way to lose your dad. You're right. We should investigate the rest home Dara's father was staying at. She said it was called Shady Hollow. Let's go check it out. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah. When Avicii died, I don't think I've ever really listened to his stuff, but I was like, yep. I was like, I am old because I am not into that scene right now. Yeah, I agree, Bonnie. There's definitely, people that just like to hide stuff from us, and the truth always comes out. Alright. So Ace, this is where Mr. Che lived. I'll admit, the name Shady Hollow sounded ominous for a rest home, but this looks rather cozy. You found some useful things to help our investigation. This photo of our victim could prove useful. The woman in the photo seems close to him. Let's figure out who she is. And since the victim lived here, we might find something of his in this trunk. Let's get to work, Ace. Oh, I'd like to thank everyone that is tuning into the stream right now. We got 100 on YouTube and 30 on Twitch. For those of you guys on YouTube that are wondering why you don't see much people contacting from YouTube, it's because we are on sponsor only mode. So if you are a sponsor, you can chat. If not, you can't. Due to spoilers, you guys do want to chat, you can head over to Twitch and chat over there. So woman in the photo is Shady Hollow's head nurse, Edith Bradley. Well, Ace, let's see what Miss Bradley can tell us about our victim. She looks creepy. She looks super creepy. I would not want her being my nurse. She could be the nicest lady in the world, but she looks creepy. Oh, that dog looks like Astrid. A little bit. Ace, is that a plate of cookies you found in that trunk? Card on the plate says, to Sam, from Margaret Littlewood. Sam? Could those cookies have been for our victim? And the name Margaret Littlewood is familiar to Ace. Ah, I see. She was involved in some of your investigations back in the day. Well, it says here that Miss Littlewood was in jail but got released recently on account of dementia and is now at Shady Hollow to receive proper care. Yes. Well, the poor woman has got dementia. I'm not sure how much help she's going to be, but let's have a chat with her, shall we? Nice. So for those of you guys who have not been around since the very beginning, Margaret Littlewood was in Criminal Case Season 1, and she poisoned people. Miss Bradley, if we get a minute of your time, we found a resident of Shady Hollow, Mr. Sam Che, shot dead in Landmark Park. Well, Sam was murdered? Well, that's a shame. He was one of our most active and alert residents. I don't mean to be rude, but you don't exactly sound bereaved. Well, I say if one has to go, better quick than slow. And if I may disturb you, it may disturb you, but it's true. Life itself is slow death. I see it with my own eyes every day. It can't be ignored in a place like this. But isn't it your job to make these elderly little people's lives better? Well, not at all. My job is to help dull their suffering until life finally releases its stranglehold. I can't say I've ever heard someone in your position put it quite like that. Well, here at Shady Hollow, we take pride in having an open and honest approach to elderly care. Have a nice day, Secret Agent Ace. I mean, when I think about it, she's not really wrong. I don't know if you put it that way, but she's not really wrong. Hey, Margaret, how's it going? Miss Littlewood, we're here with the Grimsboro PD. We're investigating the murder of Sam Che. We understand that you knew him. You killed Sam? But he was such a good dog. No. The Sam we're interested in was a human being, not a dog. And we're not killers for the police. Of course Sam's a dog. I've had him since I was a little girl. Do you know they won't let me have pets here? Imagine, me, a prize-winning dog owner, not allowed pets. Remember the ribbon I won? Beautiful, blue ribbon. Hung it on the wall above my bed until they took it from me. And now I don't know where it is. Are you sure the cookies weren't for Sam Che? He lived here at Shady Hollow with you. Oh, right, Sam. Yeah, he doesn't like dogs. Try to tell me cats were better. Nonsense. Well, Secret Agent Ace, I'm afraid we won't get very far with this interview. My dog never chewed anything anyway, so well behaved. Won me a blue ribbon on more than one occasion, too. Cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. She is lost her mind. Ace, it's possible your killer isn't accustomed to murder. What do you mean, Rupert? Well, I know the sample you gave me came from the killer's bullet shells, but that means the substance was put on there during the killer's preparation when they loaded the gun. And the substance itself is a liquid medication called Larzanafex, which is used to treat severe anxiety disorders. Most murderers are anxious about something, to be sure, but your killer takes a prescription medication for their anxiety. Well, now that Ace and I are on the trail, our killer's got even more to be anxious about. Bonjour, Ace. I understand this old man was sensibly shot 7 times in the chest while relaxing in the park. How terribly sad. It reminds me of my great-grandfather, Arnaud Francois Gaspard Meunier, who was shot by a waiter in a cafe for putting salted butter on a croissant. Well, our victim definitely wasn't killed over food. He was missing most of his teeth. Well, actually, he did have teeth. I found a denture fixative on his gums, which means his denture is somewhere. Keep an eye out for it, Ace. It may be important. We will. Were the bullets still in the victim's body? Yes, and I had Rita take a look at them. She said they came from a small 9mm pistol. And something odd. On his face and hair, I found traces of whiskey, honey, and cinnamon, which are the ingredients for a hot toddy. My assumption is that your killer threw their drink in the victim's face before shooting. It's normally a drink people have before bed, but your killer definitely had a hot toddy at the time of murder. Well, your killer has had their nightcap. It's time for them to turn in. Oh, before bed. Maybe I should do that. Well, at least by every account, our victim was a kind, quiet old man. How did he end up shot 7 times in the chest? We know, for example, that our victim's daughter visited him here every day. I can't imagine such a close relationship erupting in violence. The head nurse's casual attitude towards the death troubles me, but the way that you put it, Mr. Che was in good shape and didn't need to be released from life's stranglehold. And even if Miss Littlewood has told us something about the victim, she's an extremely unreliable witness. Miss Littlewood, you've seen Margaret? Where is she? We talked to her a little while ago, but we haven't seen her since. Why? I have to find Margaret, Secret Agent Ace. She's gone. So she's either playing us all for fools, or she's crazy. But I'll see you guys in the next chapter. They've been Pitching Ace 8. Over and out.